This is Another Man's Nostalgia with John.
He edited the movie himself at his house.
Oh, it looks like it.
You can tell.
He edited the movie himself?
Yeah.
Chris.
But,
Prince of Egypt was awesome.
yeah.
We gotta do
But
that
anyways,
at some point.
We should. When's the anniversary of Moses parting the Red Sea? We need to watch Prince of Egypt at that time. We'll look it up. Anyways.
Is that online?
I think it's online somewhere.
And Justin.
Were you attracted to Girl Sean at all, or is that just me? Or let's say I didn't know he was a girl for a while. I didn't know that was Sean, and
Oh my gosh.
I have some regrets. I'll just say that.
The episode starts now.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Another Man's Nostalgia, where we revisit everyone's favorite shows, movies, and games from the mid-90s to the mid-2000s.
Games and games. Somebody needs to. Somebody needs to read from the notes app. So as you can tell, John's a little mobile today.
Yeah.
At least for a little bit.
There's a playoff game, so we need to get this in.
Yes, it's very important.
Oh my god. No, so I'm not at home right now. I'm driving to my house. So, and they had to do the podcast right now. They had to.
We had to.
Justin's stupid game. So
Game 2, Western Conference Finals. How far did the Mavs get? That's right.
What? Don't you like the Mavs?
I do, but that's John's thing, so...
that's my thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Mavs,
Alright.
they did okay. They did okay.
They were in the
had some
playoffs.
injuries.
Yeah.
We had some injuries, and it's fine.
So, before we start, we have some nostalgia news. We have a lot of nostalgia news, actually.
Go for it.
Some big stuff. So, I assume this would be last week, now that we're talking about it. Nintendo dropped some big bombs on us.
I was pretty excited.
They were leaked bombs, but
Like in
some
March.
of it was...
Yeah.
But some of it was new.
Yeah.
First of all, the Mario collection, Super Mario collection. You got Super Mario 64. You have Super Mario Sunshine, which I'm the most excited about.
Yeah.
I've never gotten to play that, and I'm really excited to play it. And in my opinion, the best Super Mario game ever, Super Mario Galaxy.
Were you a big Galaxy fan?
I'm a huge Galaxy fan. I love that on the Wii. It's probably the very first Mario game I really got into.
Okay.
Because Wii was the first Nintendo console I owned since the Super Nintendo. And
Yeah.
so I was finally actually... Because when I had a Nintendo, I was a little kid. I was like way too little. And then I had a Genesis. So I was a Sonic kid. So it was my first full-fledged Mario game that I was actually able to beat. And I would oh man, it's such a good game.
I never played it.
It's fun.
I have the only one I played was Nintendo 64 one,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah,
the
I'm-
only Mario game that I played.
Yeah, I'm really pumped about that one and Sunshine. I'm really curious how they're going to do the Sunshine controls and the Galaxy controls because both kind of use features from those systems. Like Sunshine used like the analog trigger, so if you didn't hold it down all the way, you could still shoot. But if you hold it down all the way, you can like shoot and aim. But they don't have that on the Switch, so I don't know how they're going to do that. And the Galaxy, you had to use a trigger, right, Justin? Like, you had to use like the Wiimote.
Yeah, but you can fix that with just using the Joy-Cons or just the joystick.
Do you think they'll put in like the gyro controls into anything?
Don't know, but I do know that you can use a touchscreen, so that's also a big thing. Since if anyone forgot, then the Switch has a touchscreen.
Yeah,
I always forget that.
You never use it, right?
But that was the biggest one.
I'm pretty excited.
three other really big things actually. The first is another Mario game, Super Mario Land, is
World,
coming in February.
3D Worlds.
Really
yeah.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're also adding to it with the Bowser levels.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
The other thing is the Mario Kart Live.
What did I think about that?
This was okay. If I was 10,
Yeah.
8 or 9 or 10, I would be asking for this out my ass every day before
I didn't
Christmas.
see it. What is it?
So it's essentially a kart. It's Mario Kart on your Switch, but you're controlling little RC cars with a camera on it, and you create your own track in your house.
Yeah. And then like the screen of the Switch shows
VR?
you. Yeah, but it's an actual camera, and the screen on your Switch shows you where the car is, and like you can like co-op, and if you like shoot like a shell at somebody, it like stops their car, and then you keep going around them. It looks really sick.
I think this is a lot of the technology they're using, except on a bigger scale, in the Nintendo world in Japan.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
I think they scaled it down.
That looks legit.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I can't wait for it to be open. I don't care if I'm gonna be a 33-year-old man when it comes out in 2023. I'm gonna go to that place.
Push the kids out of the way to get the first.
I'm pushing those kids out of the way. I'm getting on the Mario Kart ride. But so that's really cool. It's $100, and I heard some people complaining, but I was like, it's Mario with a camera on it plus the game.
So why is Mario coming out with all this stuff?
It's his 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the last one, which
Wait,
is a little bit more.
Are you buying the Mario Kart thing?
Oh no, I'm not getting that.
Okay.
First of all, I don't have room
bit.
for it. I don't have room for it.
Yeah.
And second, I have Mario Kart. It's cool,
Yeah.
but it's not $100 cool.
Right. Right.
Now, I might be getting this if I get a chance to get my hands on it. I might actually just keep this in the box for myself. It's the Game & Watch.
That thing's pretty
game.
cool. Yeah.
So they took basically the Famicom colors, the gold and red, and they took the old Game & Watch view of it, the actual old design, and they put Super Mario on it with an LCD screen. And this thing is going to sell out so fast because it's only $50. Anything else that I missed?
We had a death. We had a very sad death.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten to it. So we're very late on this, obviously.
Yes.
But Chadwick Boseman, he died a few weeks ago due to cancer that no one knew about, which is amazing. I thought they might have the studio might have known. He didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
All.
Yeah.
I was really excited when he got cast as Black Panther because I had seen 42
Yeah, he was great in that.
and him in it. That is, in my opinion, this is just me. I like 42 more than Black Panther just because I like a good baseball movie, and 42 is a really good baseball movie.
Yeah.
Especially anything about Jackie Robinson like that. And Harrison Ford where you couldn't even recognize him.
Yeah.
And I can't remember where I heard this, but they talked about how basically 42 was his big break. And he was with Harrison freaking Ford as the co-star.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Like, that's how much talent that guy had.
Yeah.
And it's really sad we lost him.
Tough loss. Yeah.
He's from everything I've read, like that guy is just the best human being in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's sad.
It's very sad.
I think that's it.
That's all I had.
I'm here.
Okay, so perfect time. Let's get into what we watched this week.
So we watched TaleSpin.
Yay!
Yay. I'm excited.
Interesting, we watched it right after Rugrats, which
Why?
I think there's some
Why?
similarities.
Play the theme song. Play the theme song of this amazing show.
Let's begin. Friends for life through thick and thin with another TaleSpin. Oh yeah, TaleSpin. Oh yeah, TaleSpin. On the top we get in with another TaleSpin. Spin it. Spin it, my friend. Spin it, let's begin it, very ready. When you're ready, you can win it in a minute. When you spin it, spin it, spin it. Spin it. TaleSpin.
I loved it. I
The
love
theme song. The theme song's great. I'll take the
Yeah.
theme.
Yeah.
Catchy, fun.
Just like the
Doesn't explain
show.
much.
Just like the show. It's just like the show, guys.
Yeah, so this was a show. You like this one?
This was a show that had
So-
a plot and characters and
Yeah.
things that happened.
Yeah, it was great, guys. Okay, so Justin, you want to tell the plot of the? Oh, what did this mean to everyone? Did it mean anything? to
Absolutely
anyone?
nothing. I've never seen it.
Wow.
Never seen it either.
Well, it meant a
I
lot
saw
to
pictures
me.
of it before.
So, okay, this show, TaleSpin, DuckTales, and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers,
Sure.
they're all very similar to each other when it comes
Okay.
to comedy, when it comes to the way that I guess the show just... and Darkwing Duck.
Yeah.
And just the way that they present themselves, they're all very similar. They were all made by Disney, so yeah. And they all came out around the same time. So
Okay.
the only thing that's really different is the jokes and the characters between all those shows.
Did the other ones explain why they had characters from it that was from, like, in this case, the Jungle Book? Same names and everything, but they didn't explain why they're there.
I'll
why they all like each
I'll
other now?
explain what happened in fun
Okay.
facts
Okay,
about
alright.
what is about the characters and everything
Okay.
like that. But
Because I saw it, I was like, oh, look, it's Baloo, the animation, but they're probably going to give him a different name. But no, his name's just Baloo.
Yeah, where's Mowgli?
okay.
All right.
So, yeah, there's I'm trying to think. Those four shows are very similar to each other. TaleSpin, or not TaleSpin. DuckTales was probably the most popular, so that was my favorite growing up. DuckTales, but I really liked TaleSpin. TaleSpin was definitely my second. But yeah, let's get right into the plot. Justin.
So you have Baloo.
Yeah.
He runs an air service, like he does like odd jobs, I guess.
Yeah.
They like do like either stealing jewels or cloud riding at some point.
Drug smuggling, I'm sure.
Drug smuggling. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then these bad guys all steal stuff from him.
The air
And
pirates.
Yeah.
The air
Yeah,
pirates.
Don Carnage, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
And then he gets taken over by another bear. Is she a bear? What is she?
The main girl?
Yeah, Rebecca.
Yeah.
That's her name,
Yeah,
right?
Rebecca.
Terrible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is she a bear? I don't know.
Let's we'll call her Bear.
Who knows? I have a feeling that she's one of those like the Looney Tune girl character. I'm sure there's some weird drawings about her.
Are you
'Cause-
talking about what the bunny?
No,
From
the
Space
Rebecca
Jam?
girl, the owner girl.
I know,
Yeah,
but you're
the Lola
talking
bunny.
you're talking about there's like some risque.
Yeah, because I looked up pictures of TaleSpin. Like I was just like looking at images. I was like, okay, I got
2, 3, 4, 5.
keep remember who everybody is off the top of my head.
This is the
And
eighth.
there's some very weird.
This is the 8th one down.
Okay,
I can't see it. That's a good thing.
I didn't see that.
The ass keeps popping up. Like,
Yeah.
Can you you might need to delete your phone history after that.
Yeah, that's the 8th one down.
so.
But she like apparently just strong arms Baloo and takes over the company, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also meets an orphan named Kit. I guess who's another bear, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit.
I assume they're all bears. Because they're all friends.
Yeah.
And they go on adventures,
Wow,
like
racist.
stealing
You
jewels.
want to be
and-
friends with bears?
If you are a bear, yes.
No, they're a predator. They're a carnivore.
Yes.
Or omnivore, really.
And then you have Khan, who has left the jungle and become a businessman. Very
He's got a
successful.
business suit on
Yes.
all the time.
100%.
Yep.
And then
Alright.
you have the monkey, and he owns a bar.
I like him. I like the monkey. He's my favorite character. Okay. Yes,
Okay.
that was the
That
plot.
was great
Go on.
plots. Great plots. So I guess we're going into fun facts.
There's definitely some plot on some of those people.
Yeah.
You get my drift.
I don't.
Rebecca?
I don't.
Plot.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
That was great. That was a great
Get
joke. It landed perfectly. So,
Alright.
fun facts. Chris, you want to give me a fun facts theme?
Oh, yes. Woo-hoo-hoo, I want to be like you-hoo-hoo. Let's hear some fun facts from Baloo about Baloo.
I love it. I love
Thanks,
it.
man.
Okay.
You should have said you-hoo-hoo.
No.
Yeah,
I like
From you.
Chris's.
thank you.
Well, good. I don't have to do it anymore. That's less work for me.
Okay, so the show came out in 1990. The
Okay.
characters, guess what they're based off of? What movie? just guess.
George of the Jungle.
No.
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Get close.
King Kong.
You're over 2 right now. It's the Jungle Book, guys. It's the Jungle
yeah,
Book.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all the characters, not all the characters, but most of the main characters within the show are based off the Jungle Book. The Jungle Book came out in 1989, I think, and it was very successful. So they weren't going to do this show off of the characters that they were doing. They were actually going to do a spin-off show from DuckTales. And because there's like a duck pilot on that show, and they decided not to go that direction because, again, the Jungle Book did so well in theaters that they just decided to take
hold
the
on.
characters from Jungle Book and put them into a TV show.
I thought the Jungle Book was in the 60s.
I think you're right.
Wasn't?
It wasn't the 80s. That was a 60s movie.
I don't think so.
I think it was 68 or 67.
Well, no, because okay,
It was,
so what?
It was 67.
Really?
See, it's an old ass movie. I was like, wait a minute,
Maybe it was a sequel or something.
Jungle
Maybe.
Book 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Or maybe they like remastered it or something like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I released it on
They
video.
did a live adaptation in 1994. Is that in it?
I don't know.
I don't know if we
From
can
what
trust
I
John's
read,
fun
they were
facts
trying.
anymore.
They saw the success from the Jungle Book, and they decided to make a show off of it. That's what I read.
Maybe
Um,
they were like 30 years too late.
I guess I don't know, but the whole entire production was really rushed because they were trying to fill a spot in the afternoon, and the whole entire show was made in a year. So they made the
All
premise
60 episodes.
They made all of them, yeah.
Wow,
They made
okay.
they made the show or the premise of the show in 1989. Then that August they wrote the screenplay, and then in 1990 in May they aired their first episode.
Nice.
So it was the whole entire thing was rushed. Baloo.
Definitely couldn't tell.
No, it's again, it's a great show, guys. I don't know. We're gonna get into it. Rebecca, the character Rebecca, is off of actually the Cheers Rebecca character, and the relationship that Rebecca on Cheers has with Sam is the same relationship that
Her and Baloo.
Rebecca has with Baloo. So,
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
noticeable.
that's about it. The show's based in 1930s, but so here's the thing that confused me. The show is based in the 1930s. Who thought that a 90s show is going to be super popular with a setting in the 1930s? And a lot of the stuff that happened in the show was like super 90s stuff, like the way Kit was dressed with the backwards hat. There's no way that someone in the 1930s would have that.
I mean, Indiana Jones was killer, and it was in the 30s.
That's a good point. But I don't know.
The time period doesn't matter. If it's a good show or good movie, it's good.
There's a lot of weird stuff in this show that didn't quite make a lot of sense.
All right. But that's all I have for right now.
Okay.
We'll get into the rest of it later.
All right. So, what was y'all's favorite
Plot.
episode?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to do the favorite episode?
Yeah.
I
I mean, the plots we can go over, but I feel like they're all so different.
I liked the two-parter. The last two
What-
episodes.
what's
So what we watched was 1 through 17 of there's 2 seasons within the show. I guess Netflix doesn't have it divided into 2 seasons. It's just one full season. There's like 70 episodes or something like that. But we watched 1 through 17 to start it off. Yeah, and then the 16 and 17 were the two-parter. With the big-ass mirror that confused everyone in the pirates.
It wasn't a terrible plot point.
I feel like it was the best plot point out of all the episodes that we watched.
I liked in that episode. Well, I didn't like it. I thought it was stupid. But Baloo was like, "Hey kid, don't let this go to your head." And then he gets a trophy, and he lets it go to his head. That he's like the best pilot in the world or whatever.
Yeah.
My favorite episode was the one where they do like the Sky gas station, and it competes with the restaurant, and then they keep building it up and building
With
it up to how much
Louie?
food is.
With
Yeah.
King Louie? Yeah.
With King Louie. Yeah, I like that episode. I thought that was pretty cool.
I think the first episode was good for me. Essentially, those first four,
That's
because
all
it
you
was, I
watched?
think it was supposed to be a movie, right?
I'm sorry?
Other than that, I don't really remember anything else.
Wow.
That's all you watched. I get it.
Oh yeah, that's
He
all I
watched the
watched.
first 4 episodes. He's like, no, I can't do 17.
I get this.
But I liked those first 4 episodes. I was like, okay, because John promised me an overarching story. Where was that?
There was
He
a
did.
continuation. Of...
What? Because the way you were putting it, you were like, oh, we have to do this many episodes because there's this big old story. Where was that
I
story?
did not say it like that.
Yes, you did.
No.
You said
Check
didn't,
the tape,
you
Chris.
said you didn't want us to end on an episode where there wasn't a continuing plot. That only happened once. Those last 2
What
episodes you
plot?
made us
This could, I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
This could have been cut down to 10 episodes. I would have gotten the gist of it.
or
No,
4, like
we
the one
had
you
to watch
watched.
17. It was great.
No, it was
So-
not. This was
It's gonna hurt your
trash.
score, John. That we don't watch so many.
You're holding that against me.
Yep.
A
Okay.
little bit. Because you promised me this big story. I was excited.
I thought
I was like,
there was
okay.
gonna be okay. I
A
literally,
90s show with a big overarching story. I was excited.
I literally haven't seen this show since I was like when it came out. Like
Very
I was,
obvious.
I was
You
probably
haven't.
8 when the last time I saw
I get
the
it,
show.
John. You
So
watched
I
this, you
thought
watched
there
the
was
first
a
episode.
I thought
Yeah.
there was a continuation because when I was little, I was like, "Oh, there's a story to the show," and
Yeah.
I thought there was.
You
a
also
story,
thought the
so-
Jungle Book was made in the 80s, so...
Yeah. So, anyway,
So plot points.
well, I was gonna say, what was your worst? Because I didn't like the ghost. I thought I thought it was funny. Like some parts of the show was funny, but I didn't like the plot point of the show.
I'm looking at the episodes we watched again because I know there's some that were so forgettable that I'd probably pick one of those.
Oh, no. Oh no.
Let's see. Oh.
Do you want me to go over them?
Yeah, the episode when they have the episode when he babysits the girl and there's that big monster thing. I didn't like that one.
Yeah, that was. I don't know.
Oh, and the one with the bird trying to find the treasure. I don't like that one either.
The talking parrot.
Yeah, it's just very mediocre.
There was, I mean, there was a couple of them that were like super weird.
Yeah.
You have the one that you were talking about. You have the time where Baloo was trying to be in 2 places at once with like the mob and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like the skywriting episode.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's a pretty good plot. Yeah.
I know where Baloo can't spell.
You mean another plot where Rebecca gets mad at Baloo for not doing the right thing?
Oh, Justin, that was like 3 or 4. I don't know if you missed them, but
You had. I'm trying to think of like memorable ones. You had the one where Kit he like joins like a
that was probably my second favorite, like a sponsorship thing.
he joins like a daredevil guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they try to throw him through a ring of fire to kill him.
And he's like, no, I don't want to do that.
It's a good episode.
You had the one with the whale, where he,
Yeah.
I mean, again, forgettable.
Yep.
You have the ones where you have like the Soviet guys,
Yeah.
which they're weird characters. I don't know why that they decided to go with like this. I guess because it was, I don't know.
It was
80s, Soviets, bad guys.
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess.
Gotta take out the Ruskies.
all right.
You had,
All right, nothing's gonna convince me that any of these are good.
I'm trying to think of like other episodes that we didn't watch.
I don't want to hear it because I can guess. Baloo does something bad, people get mad at it, or Kit goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
Everybody tries to find him, he gets in trouble.
They learn a lesson. All right, let's give points.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 2. It wasn't terrible. There was things that I liked, but I liked probably 2/5 of them, roughly.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
There was nothing wrong with the stories themselves.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad writing, but it was not entertaining writing. So that's
Okay.
almost worse than bad writing. Because if I'm just like, okay, I know this is going to happen. Oh, look, this happened again. And I know this wasn't meant to be watched in like straight on as much as we do.
Yeah.
But still, week to week, I probably would have figured it out. Oh, what's this? Baloo's in trouble again? Uh-oh. It's a 2 out of 5.
Okay, but it's the same thing when it comes to like kind of all the like the '90s shows. Like,
And I've given those 90 shows all bad plot
Yeah.
grades.
Like it's
the same thing with Rugrats.
It's the same thing with Rugrats. It's the same thing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was worse.
This
That
is
was
worse.
shit.
It's worse than Rugrats too, if you ask me. Personally.
At least in this one, I had very particular set characters, and they at least developed a little bit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just to sell toys.
Right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was just
pure. It was pure marketing schemes.
It was pure bad.
It was-
Well,
it was bad.
they're turtles, remember? So
TaleSpin, they were doing their best to actually at least tell a story.
yeah.
yeah.
It was an attempt. It just wasn't entertaining to me.
Yeah, I mean, but again, it's meant for like a younger age. It's meant for, I think it's like 6 through probably 12.
But even then,
Age.
I don't like that argument
Yeah. Because so was Rugrats.
So-
because you can make good stories
I'm really sore about Rugrats.
for little kids.
So, okay, but here's the thing when it came to Rugrats. It was Nickelodeon's like #1 show. Like and that's why it kept pushing, and that's why they made movies, and that's why they kept continuing and all that stuff. And that's why it got better. Like here they rushed it so fast that I mean there's not really any time for it to get better. So like I agree with you guys. I would have said probably around a 3. It's not great. The plot it's very similar to each other when it comes to all of them. The stories, it was weird because some episodes I felt like it was trying to tell me like a moral thing,
Yeah.
and then some episodes it was just pure entertaining, like the Squid episode.
Yeah.
Like, what is super entertaining about, like, morally about
Yeah,
that?
you don't learn anything from it. It's just a
Yeah, you
story.
don't- and but the one with I'm trying to think of an example. The one with the vowels,
Yeah.
where Baloo can't spell.
Yeah. He learns a spell. Or-
He learns that you need to study and like
the
do
epis-
your homework and stuff like that.
Or the other episode where the kid becomes like the stunt thing. He feels too big for them, and then he like comes back. And
Yeah,
he learns
like-
that- yeah,
I see,
Yeah.
and it's weird. Like I feel like that some episodes they have a moral. They don't really say it, but they have
Right.
some type of moral lesson. And then episodes like the Squid, it's just like entertaining purposes. I don't know. It's weird. So yeah, I gave it a 3. I would probably lean a little bit more towards 2, just like you guys did. It's not great. So I got a 2. Thank you.
okay, yeah,
So main characters. It would be Baloo. It would be Rebecca, Kit, and I would say that's it. I wouldn't put Louie in there.
no, he's only like 3 or 4.
Can I
episodes.
grade Rebecca on her sexy
Ass?
drawing scale?
Her
On those
ass,
pictures?
her boobs. I mean, I guess.
What
What would you give a double D Rebecca? That's what I'm asking.
All right. Anyways, I know I asked for it. I started that. To be honest, I do like the interaction between Rebecca and Baloo. Kit's just fine for me. He's just kind of there. I don't really have much to say about them.
I like the
They're-
chemistry that they all 3 have together.
It's good, but it's not enough for me to be like, wow.
It's like a
I
love.
really
it's
love
a
watching these
love-hate
3
relation-
interact.
It's a love-hate relationship.
To me,
I
it's
know
a little.
it's a typical love-hate relationship, but it is one.
To me, it's a little generic.
Yeah.
It's so average. I guess it's just a 3 out of 5. Like, I can't find anything bad with it. I can't find anything I really, really like. They're just generic, average characters who happen to have a love-hate relationship.
I don't-
Because obviously they're built off other characters. They just don't expand on it.
I don't know why, but my favorite interaction with the main characters is when Baloo feels like he's losing Kit to that Daredevil, and he like overreacts to everything.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty great.
that was my favorite interaction when he was like, "Oh yeah, he'll be back. Like he's just gonna be gone for like 20 minutes or something like that." Or like,
Right.
go.
Daddy will be
gas up-
home. He's
go-
just buying cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh.
Exactly.
Or like when I don't know, when he's like doing like all this like crazy stuff with the Daredevil, like Baloo's like freaking out because it's like his kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I like the chemistry between the three of them. I hated Rebecca. I thought she was
Why?
annoying and mean.
she is annoying. That's
So
what
mean.
that's what she's supposed to be. She's supposed
Her
to be
hotness
like,
only gets her so far.
she's supposed to be this
Exactly.
annoying character. Like in Cheers, Rebecca was a very annoying character. Like that's what you're supposed to be.
I didn't like it. At one point, she's like gonna sell Blue or something for money. I don't remember. I was like, gosh, this girl's just heartless. I'm gonna give it a 2. I didn't like her, but I thought the chemistry was fine.
You give it 2? Okay.
Yeah.
I would have gave it a 3. I thought it was some parts were very average, but I liked in certain episodes where Baloo actually cared about Rebecca and what was going on. And there were some episodes where I liked the chemistry between him and Kit, Baloo and Kit, because he would, like, they would lie to Rebecca about like all this different shit. Like he would be like there was an episode he was like, yeah, we got attacked by pirates. He's like, well, you used that yesterday. And he's like, oh, well, and he would like just use like some ridiculous excuse. I just thought that was
Yeah.
funny.
And it's like they barge in and be like, Rebecca, guess what happened? It's pretty great. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Next up, minor characters.
All right, so this would be like Louie. This would be Con.
Louie's
This-
cool. I like
This
Louie.
would be the mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
This would be. I'm trying to think.
The pirate.
The pirate. The
Yeah.
main. The
bad guy.
The bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. If there's any other characters. Rebecca's daughter.
Yes. Not annoying at all.
Man, this was just.
So.
I didn't really care even about the villains very much.
I mean, you're not supposed to. Like, they're not supposed to
But like,
be like
you can
really
still
bad.
no, like not care like, oh, I really like them. Care like, ooh, I can't wait to see them again. And I freaking see Don Carnage every other episode.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
why
and
can't
then
you do like a
you have
villain
the
of the
Soviet
week?
guys. You have the Soviet guys.
Right.
I'd rather just make new villains every week.
I did like the episode with the Soviet guys and the statue.
Oh, yeah.
Where Baloo,
At least it was
where
different.
Baloo kept like pranking him and doing
Yeah.
all this like crazy stuff with the statue.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Man, other than Louis, it's a 2 out of 5.
What about Khan? Did you feel anything about Khan?
I didn't
It's
mind
just sheer con.
Yeah, I didn't mind Con. I liked. Okay.
It's once again, it's so forgettable.
Damn it!
I'm going to give you a 3. I liked Con, but I really liked Louis, and I really liked the mechanic. I thought the mechanic was pretty funny.
It is funny.
He's just so stupid. He's got to goes along for the ride every time. He's like, la da da. Okay.
The best episode with the mechanic, in my opinion, was the episode where he had to fly the tour.
Yes. Yeah, that's definitely that's my favorite too. He's so funny in that.
Yeah.
little more. A little more. Ah, just right.
Let's die! I have sandwiches!
Sandwiches? What kind of sandwiches?
Oh. Bologna.
Oh,
Oops. Wow. Where's my head? I forgot the potato salad. Bon appetit.
So I would give it a 3. It was
Give it a
average.
3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3 too. I like the mechanic a lot. I like Louis a lot.
Yeah.
Louis didn't really get fleshed out as much in a lot of the episodes that I remember. Maybe I don't know if it's like just later on or something like that. But I remember
Right.
him like going on like flights with Blue
Oh.
in certain episodes where it's just all about them hanging out and their relationship and stuff like that too. So
That'd be cool to see. Yeah.
I missed that. I didn't get to see it there. They do have like a really good friendship, and I really like that chemistry that him and Louie had. That they're best friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I was leaning a little bit more towards a 4. I didn't. Other than the bad guys, I didn't really feel like there was like a weak link within the minor characters. The Soviets were stupid and the pirates were stupid, and that's kind of what sucked about like the episodes. There wasn't really a lot of turmoil within the show.
If the villains were better, I think I would like the show a lot more.
Yeah, there wasn't really any risk when it came to the show.
Yeah.
And
if
that's,
those were sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, that's why I like the last 2 episodes. It's because Baloo went into like they kind of hyped it up a little bit, where it was like a risky situation, and Baloo's like, "Oh, I got this," and then he didn't have it.
Yeah.
And then I was very disappointed. It was weird because I liked the episode all the way until I found out it was the pirates that were doing it, and I was like, why couldn't it be someone else? Like it had to be these stupid pirates again.
Here's a hot opinion for you. All right, it's free. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
If the pirates or if any of the villains were well written and actually either really funny or really threatening, this show would have been way up on my scale of good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can deal with the silliness of the crew. That's very standard. But if you had actually decent villains who were very funny and probably a more diverse villain gallery, kind of like Darkwing Duck, right, or even DuckTales. DuckTales had some really cool, just random villains.
Yeah.
You know, to fight and go up against, and so Darkwing Duck. But this was just so uninspired.
And that's why I like the episode with the writing, the skywriting, because the whole entire town was in danger when it came to the skywriting. Now, the way that they solved it was stupid. I'm gonna give you that. They spelt the wrong word. They were about to take town hall out, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna erase it," and then they
erase it, because they couldn't spell wait. Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah. But all that can be overlooked if your villains are memorable or either funny or villainous. So all that can be overlooked. That's all fine.
Yeah.
But they just didn't do a very good job of it.
No, and I don't know if they
sucks.
I don't know if they were just kind of scared to make them like too, I guess, dangerous. Or too, like, off-putting where parents wouldn't like it. I don't know. Because, again, this was meant for, like, 6-year-olds.
Darkwing Duck's model. Let's get dangerous, baby. Right? It's not the baby part. It's just...
That's what he says. That's what Darkwing Duck says.
Let's get dangerous, baby.
Yeah. So, I know. Again, I do really like the premise that it's, like, it's a plane. Like, I would remember, like, watching this, and I would, like, get my little toy planes out, and I would, like, play with them. Like, I really like the aspect of it. I mean, and I don't remember a show other than this show that's about planes.
That's true. Especially a cartoon.
There's the movie Planes.
True.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
It's a Cars ripoff.
Oh, I thought I was thinking airplane. Yeah. Never mind. Planes isn't good.
That's a good one too.
All right.
All right. What's the next category?
Acting.
So voice acting.
Voice acting.
Yeah. So it
3?
was funny. I got a fun fact about this. So the person that played King Louie in the show is not the same person that played King Louie within the movie. So the guy saw the show and thought that this dude did such a good job mimicking him that he sued him.
Oh, that's funny.
Because sued him for impersonating himself.
Wow. Dang.
It's like, that's ridiculous.
the guy, the original
He didn't
guy
win. He didn't win.
No,
but yeah.
no.
No, he sued him because he was impersonating himself, and he did such a good job that people thought that it was him. I was like, that's stupid. That's ridiculous. But yeah,
I like the voice acting in this. I thought all of it was pretty good.
I thought it was very spot on when it came to Jungle Book.
Yeah. Yeah. The kids
I mean,
were
looking at the names, they're pretty big. Sally Struthers.
Yeah.
You know, Jim Cummings.
Jim Cummings played 40 different characters within the show.
Frank Welker.
I don't know who Frank Walker is.
Scooby Doo.
Oh, is he? Who do you play?
A bunch of people.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I mean, those are big. I mean, Sally Struthers. That's a pretty big name just to begin with. But you got freaking Scooby Doo on there. Who else did Jim Cummings play?
He played.
He was a genie in the other one, right? The genie that wasn't he the genie in? Oh no, that was what's his name?
No, that's Homer Simpson. Whoever plays him.
Yeah.
I can't remember who he is. He's like
Winnie the Pooh,
Tigger. He's a couple of bad guys. He is Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, he's Darkwing Duck.
He's Winnie the Pooh in like the new one too, like the new like live action Winnie the Pooh.
Right.
He played a couple characters in Kingdom Hearts as well. I can't remember what else. But yeah, no, he's a very famous person. He played a lot of characters within this. So they did have a lot of talent. They did. Yeah. When it comes to some of the, I guess, the extra people that they have, you can tell that some of the voices are very similar to some of the main characters. But again, like you're gonna have that with every single show.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna say this is a 4. I thought they were really good.
It's pretty average. I give it a 3.
Wow.
It's all right.
I cannot believe you're calling these very famous people average.
Yep, they're average.
They're average.
Apparently. They're average.
You can do better.
You're average.
I am average. I'm pretty average.
Okay.
What would you give it?
So I would give it a 4. I really did enjoy all the voice acting when it came to this. There wasn't. I mean, okay. So the people that had annoying voices were supposed to be annoying. So like I'm not gonna hold that against them because they were supposed to do that. And then the people like all the main characters, I really enjoyed all their voices. I feel like it matched pretty well to like the Jungle Book, what it was supposed to be. So, I don't know. I thought it was great. I love King Louie's voice. I really do.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was the best.
Hey, man, easy on the haberdashery.
Pardon me, but which are the best? The freelancers or cons pilots?
There's your answer right there, man. The world's primo pilot, Baloo. Snow or warm, pirates or storm. That guy can handle anything. You want to meet him?
So, I guess does it hold up? Is that next?
Yeah.
Does it? Could you picture watching this now? You would show this to your kids.
It's a 1.
What?
I'm never gonna go back to this show again. I'm sorry.
No.
Well, what if John makes us?
I was about to say, what if I want to watch season 2?
Then I'm gonna just pretend I watched them all and give you the same exact stuff I said.
Justin, have you ever done that before?
Have I ever not watched it?
Yeah.
No, I sit through this shit, okay? That's why I'm so angry about it half the time. Because you make me watch it when I could be doing constructive things.
This was very constructive. It's very constructive.
It's
constructive to give
Watching
me
17 episodes that were pretty much the exact same show.
And then lying about there being a storyline.
I just imagine Justin at episode 15, like, where's this storyline? Where's it coming up?
That was actually episode 6. I was like, what the hell?
John lied to me. John lied.
What would you give it, John?
Does it hold up? Oh
Yeah.
no, this shit doesn't hold up. It doesn't. I would give it a 1.
At least you're self-aware.
It was funny because I was reading like articles like looking for fun facts about the show, and this dude, he was telling like naming off all the stuff that didn't hold up within the 1930s. And he was like, "Yeah, you could sky ride on one of those like little like surfboard things. Like he would fall off. Like how is he supposed to?" I'm like, dude, it's a fucking TV show. Like
It's a cartoon.
it's a cartoon.
Yeah. That was
But
a problem with it, too.
he was saying, yeah, like a lot of the stuff didn't hold up when it came to just like watching it now. And I agree with you guys. I agree with that article. Yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't hold up. The way that they dress, the way that they act, the comedy, I guess, is very lacking. You could tell that they're trying to be funny. Like,
Yeah.
you could tell that there was jokes that they were trying to be funny. Now, I don't know if it would have landed back then, but I know it
Right.
didn't land now.
Nope.
It was, nah. I laughed a couple times, but that was about it.
I didn't really laugh at all.
And it wasn't really at jokes. Like, it was just at, like, things that happened in the show. I was like, that was ridiculous. Like, what the hell did I just see?
Yeah. Not good. All right, so then the next one is desire to continue watching.
0.
No. Not even a 1. You can't give me a 0.
I've seen every episode. I know what it is.
But
It's the
Louis,
same- it's gonna be the
but
same
Louis
shit.
and Baloo's relationship gets better.
Louis gets on the plane
And-
at one point, John says.
Do Louis and Rebecca,
Oh, Baloo and Rebecca, you don't even know if they end up together.
do they?
I mean, they could.
There's probably some more pictures I can find.
You see a bra fly out, and
Oh, man.
you don't really know what
You
happened.
know.
All right.
Okay, hey,
never
that's
mind.
something that
I'm done. It's a
here's
0.
something that I didn't expect from this show. At certain aspects of it, they didn't really hide a lot. Like, they didn't sugarcoat some of the stuff. Like, they talk about like flogging people. They talk like about drugs and
That's true.
like I felt like they didn't in the mob. They didn't really like
Don't do
sugarcoat a lot of
drugs, because
stuff.
if you do, you'll go to hell. I love that Mario
Okay.
one there.
That
You get a
great.
1.
Sorry.
It
You get a 1.
landed just like the jokes from this show.
You get a 1. You get a 1 for me. If we watched it again, I wouldn't be that mad, but I don't really want to watch it again.
I would be pissed.
No, you wouldn't be pissed.
All right.
I
Last
want to
cat-
watch. I want to watch
okay.
it. I want
Uh-huh.
to, but I don't know if we're going to.
You don't lose the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
All right.
give it a 2.
Okay.
I want to watch it, but I'm not like super. Yeah, I know.
Excited.
Watch this shit.
All right. All right. Last category, John. What do you want to do?
I thought about this, and it was weird. So, I wanted to do, like, the premise of the show. Like, okay, so, I know the premise and plot are very similar to each other.
No, it's different things. I get it.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
I wanted to see, like, what your thoughts of just, like, the idea of the show, like the premise of the show, which was different. It was a lot different than anything that I've seen then and up until like now.
So am I rating the idea or the execution?
The idea.
Well, that doesn't seem fair because a lot of things are good ideas.
The
Here.
idea. That's so.
I think
you
but-
have.
yeah.
Well, you
here-
have all.
yeah.
Okay, go, Chris. I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, I was gonna say, I think my view on this is that I think if you take away the fact that it's Jungle Book characters and you just say like this is the plot of a cartoon and like the world's pretty well flushed out, I feel like I would say it's ranked pretty high. But I get what Justin's saying also is that world
But
building.
we're
I think
rating
it's
the
good.
idea. We're not
Yeah.
rating the execution.
That's not fair.
That is fair. That you asked for my category. That is my category.
You're just trying to stack
Grasp me at
points here.
straws. Here we go.
I'm giving you a 1 because I'm going to say
You
self-execution.
can't do that. That's not how you really feel.
You can't stack your points.
I'm not. You asked for my category, and I said
I'm
I
giving
thought
a
about
1.
it pretty hard. I really did, and I was thinking, I was like, the only thing that I could say, there's not really a lot of music. There's not like in all the things that
There's
we've
not really a
covered
category I
is-
would get many points on.
all the stuff that we've already covered is in the categories. So I was like, okay, what can I think? What do I think is really cool about this show? Like, why do I like it so much? And I like the premise of it.
I'll play along. I'll give you a 4. I like it. I like the premise.
Thank you.
I'm going 3.
You
3?
fucker. Like, that's not how you feel.
It doesn't matter. I don't like the way you're doing
Wait,
here.
what did you say?
You're saying a bad president.
What'd you give him?
What? I'm
You're saying a bad precedent.
How? How?
This is the
You're
fe-
stacking your points.
Anytime you watch something bad, it's going to say, well, the premise of it.
How was the idea? Do you like the idea of the show?
What'd you give
I
it?
thought taking the
Justin?
characters from the Jungle Book and putting them
3.
into a world that
Uh-huh.
there's no humans,
Yeah.
that you have, and they're flying around in a plane, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I would give it a 5.
Obviously, you liked it.
I cannot believe Justin's giving me a 3. He really feels like a 4, but he's
Why?
He's saying,
No. Why do you think I'm going to go along with this BS?
It's not BS.
I see right through you.
Okay, what other thing could we do that's a category?
Better than this.
Art style.
The arts. I mean,
Yeah, animation.
It's fine. I like it, John. I would have done the same thing, probably.
So I got 3.5, right? I got 3.5 for that?
You got 3.5 out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Okay, all right. Justin, what are you watching next week? Let's get this bad thing
All right,
started
so this movie is, I think the term cult classic gets thrown around too much these days. I don't think it means what it used to mean. This movie is a true cult classic, which you're going to figure out why next week and how this movie got released, because it is bullshit. It is ridiculous. All right? This movie is Idiocracy.
I've never even heard of this before.
So
That's why it's a true cult classic.
It was weird. Me and one of my friends, we were in the car. We were talking about this movie, and then the next day, Justin was like, "Yeah, we're doing Idiocracy." I was like, "What the heck?"
Have you seen it, John?
Have I seen it up until now? No.
Yeah.
No.
This
But
movie,
we were talking about it, and so I said something about electrolytes, and I was, and then when my friend, he goes, "Oh my god," he goes, and I go, "What?" And he goes, "You need to see this clip." So he like showed me this clip of on the electrolytes like around the table that they're talking about. And
So
then
genius.
he showed me like 15 other clips of the movie. So I felt like I watched the movie when I was in the car. But
this movie is ahead of its time.
Uh-huh.
It's predicting the world way too well, in my opinion.
Oh, that's good.
But man, the greatness of Mike Judge in this movie is really gonna, I think, pop out. It may not be everybody's style of comedy, but the way it satirizes society, oh man, I love it.
So would you say that if we don't
it's
like
a steady
it,
decline. That's what this is. Society is on a steady decline.
if you say that we don't like it, can you say Category 7's? What about the premise of Ahead of Its Time?
No, I'm gonna do something a little bit better.
Okay.
But I'm really excited for y'all to watch this movie.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I think y'all will like it. I think Mike Judge is hit or miss for some people. He can be really, really do really, really good stuff. And then this is not my opinion, but then he could do Beavis and Butthead. So he's all across the spectrum.
He bothers a lot of people.
He's very opinionated.
Uh-huh.
And that's a good and bad thing. I like him. He's from Texas. He's a Texas guy. King of the Hill is based on where he basically growing up in a Texas suburb, which I think if we all watched King of the Hill and you grew up in Texas suburb, it's pretty spot on for a lot of people.
Nice.
At least for me, it was.
Well, I'm very interested.
It was
yeah, good.
No, you're good.
I was
Sorry.
saying, I'm very interested. I don't even know what this movie's about or who is in it, so I'm really interested to see what this is. So
you'll recognize a lot of names in this movie, a lot of people, a lot of big names before they got big. So I'm really excited for y'all to watch it. I think it's gonna be real fun.
Cool.
The clips that I saw are hilarious.
Oh, if the comedy hits for you, this movie is hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. If it doesn't, you'll just be
You're
like,
just watching like idiots like talk.
yes, and it can be funny, but you're also like, you know what? I kind of see what he's trying to say.
Okay.
At the very least.
The premise of it is good.
In this case, it
You guys
really
are
is
gonna
good.
rat on me this whole entire season about.
So
me
before you
going
watch
for the
it,
premise.
I do want you to keep that in mind, that the comedy is based on what he thinks society will be like.
Okay.
So it's very Beavis and Butthead, but at the very least, there's a reason why they're doing all that.
Right. Okay.
So just a heads up for anybody who watches it before, or y'all who are going to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really do that. We invite you guys to watch this movie like with
Please
us.
do. Please do.
Before you listen to our next episode. So
the next week we have a Patreon, and the guy who recommended it, is actually rewatching it, so he can give us his points, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure we'll be a lot more funnier
Exactly.
if you like watch what we watched.
Tell us your opinion. All right, John, you want to take us home?
Yeah. So you can find us on Another Man's you can find us on Another Man's Pod on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also email us at anothermanspod@gmail.com. We also have a YouTube page where you can actually see us. We have a TikTok. You can find us on Another Man's Nostalgia. We have a Twitch, which I streamed on Sunday.
You
at Another Man's
streamed?
Nostalgia. Yeah, I streamed.
I saw you streamed. No jokes this week. You streamed.
So I'm gonna try to stream every Sunday on Twitch. Or on Twitch. Yeah, on Twitch.
Yeah.
There's so many social medias. I lose track of the names of them. Yeah, last week I did Punch Out. This next week I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe Zelda. I've never played Zelda before, so the super old Zelda. But we play like Nintendo games, Super Nintendo games. I've never owned a Super Nintendo, so I've never played any of those games before.
Nice. They're pretty great.
What other episode can we watch that's going to be similar to Idiocracy?
Nothing is going
Throwback.
to be similar.
Oh my god. The way Justin said that was so serious.
I'm
There
telling
is
you,
nothing.
it's
There is nothing that you can
Austin
watch.
Powers, but
Yeah.
that's all I can think of.
All right.
That was so serious, man.
It's going to be better than Austin Powers.
Okay.
Yeah, go watch Austin Powers. The what is it? The Spy Who Shagged Me? Is that the first? Is that the
It's
first
international.
International Man Mystery.
Man of Mystery? I
It's
don't know what
season,
episode it is. You
season
can
3,
find
episode
it.
2.
Yeah.
Season 3,
So
episode 2.
go back and listen to that. It'll be our throwback episode this week.
Yep.
It's a good episode. I really do like that episode.
Yeah. That's good.
It's one of my. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite episodes that we've done. The Austin Powers one. What else? What else? I don't know what else.
I think that's it.
I've named pretty much everything. We have a Patreon.
Yeah.
So
do-
just like Chris said, we have a Patreon. If you want to go donate to our Patreon, you can actually be featured in our episode. We'll give you a shout out and we'll do one of your episodes
Yep.
or we'll do an episode off of something that you pick.
That's right. All right. Well, we will see you next week with Idiocracy.
Peace.